Hi, how are you? Today we're going to talk about the passive voice. So to carry out this class, we are going to talk about catastrophes, emergencies, or any kind of things, okay? So I'm going to start the class showing these pictures, okay? Here you can see an asteroid, and this asteroid will be hit the Earth, okay? And as a result of this hit, this hit can cause many catastrophes, for example, hurricanes and destructions, okay? So I'm gonna read news. So listen, okay? Listen to me. And these pictures are related with the news, okay? According to NASA, the Earth will be hit by an asteroid in about 350 years. This asteroid is made of rock and metals, and it's not very big, but it can cause a catastrophe. Scientists made such a discovery with the help of the Hubble telescope. So I'm gonna write here the statements in passive voice that we can hear in the news. Okay. So according to NASA, the Earth, this is one statement in passive voice. The Earth will hit by an asteroid. Okay. Another sentence is this asteroid is made by rock and metal. Okay, so here we can see two statements in a passive voice. So what can we see here? In this statement, we can see two important terms. So we can say that the passive voice statements are made up of the correct form of the verb be, that is mean the auxiliary verb be, plus the verb in participle form. In the statements of passive voice, we can focus in the action instead of in the subject. Okay, so the Earth will be hit by an asteroid. Okay, another sediments in passive voice can could be hurricane, an asteroid can cause hurricanes. Okay, in this case, an asteroid is can cause hurricanes. In this case, we focus in the subject here. Is the main attention. Okay, an asteroid it can cause hurricanes. This statement is in active voice. Okay, and how we can do to transfer in passive voice. So we start with hurricanes. Hurricanes are caused by asteroid hit. So here in this possible statement, we can see the a similar form that in the first statement will be hit. Here we can see the corresponding or the auxiliary for verb is plus the participle form of the verbs. And we can see here the same form, okay? Are housed by an asteroid. So now I'm gonna make an activity where I'm gonna tell you some statements in active voice. So you are gonna tell me the passive voice of this statement. I'm gonna write in on the board some examples, okay? Active voice. We hold a meeting to run the bulletin. So this statement is in active voice. How we can make the passive voice of this statement? So a meeting held. Remember that we use the auxiliary verb is plus the participle form of the verb. Okay, a meeting is held by. Okay, notice this word by. In this case, we don't use by, okay? A meeting is held to plan the voting. This is the passive voice sentence. So I'm gonna tell you some active voice sentence. and you gonna try to transfer in past voice. For example, who can tell me the past voice of this sentence? The editing committee selects and edits the best story. Yeah. Okay. So, who can tell me the possibilities of this sentence? And the editing committee selects and edits the best story. This is an active voice sentence. So, please, can you tell me the possibilities of this sentence? Okay, that's correct. And the best stories are select and edit by he, and here we can use the word by the editing. Okay, this is the possible voice of the sentence, but to show you in a clear way, I'm gonna explain you the correct structure. So, you're gonna go to the page number 63 on your textbooks. Okay. This is the page. So, reflect on grammar. Use the passive voice to emphasize on actions. As I mentioned at the first, we focus on the actions or when the doer of the action is not known or not important, okay? We can see here the present, past and future forms to make passive voice. So here, asteroids are made of rock and metals, as I mentioned in the first example, in the first news. 180 donuts were stolen. The Earth will be hit by an asteroid. Okay. Passive voice sentences require auxiliary verb be and the participle form of the main verb, as I mentioned before. Irregular verbs that have a similar past and past participle forms are left. The participle form is left. Found. The participle form is found, and made. Different present and past participle forms are still, stole, and the participle form is stolen. And the verb see the past saw, and the participle form seen. So here it says use the passive voice to focus on the action itself. Use the preposition by to introduce the during the passive voice. And the regular verbs that have similar past and past participle form is prayed, adopt, adopted, captured, captured. And similar present, past, and past participle form is could, could. The verb hurt, 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 and hit, hit, hit. Okay? So you are gonna work in pairs to solve an activity on your books. That this activity. Change these sentences from actives to passive voice. Introduce the door of the action. Only it's important to know it, okay? I'm gonna help you in this activity. I'm gonna monitor you, and when you need my help, just tell me, okay? After this, I'm gonna show you a poster. This will be an independent practice. So you're gonna read this poster. Raising the capital. This is a news that is in ActiveVox. Okay. Heavy rains caused serious disasters in the city of Quito. The intensity of the waters caused floods in the streets. Many people abandoned their homes for fear of landslides. The rains affected 5 neighborhoods of the capital, and rescue brigades helped the affected families. Okay, so you are going to transform this paragraph in passive voice. Okay, so you have to remember that we use to form the passive voice, we use the auxiliary verb be and the participle form of the main verb, okay? So try to solve this activity. So, do you remember when do we use the passive voice? Okay, so what emphasize the passive voice? Okay, the passive voice we use to emphasize an action or when the doer of the action is not known. Okay. Can you tell me one example in active voice and then transfer to passive voice? Okay. So that's a good job. I'm gonna review briefly the class, the topic, and as homework, you must look for a recent news or event and should transcribe in their notebooks using passive voice sentence. Okay, that's all. I hope you like the class and see you soon. Bye.